Today we're going to check out a very funny video. This is all 18 French region stereotypes explained by this channel that is just called Wow. There will be a link in the description. You gotta tell me in the comment section later on whether this is accurate. I've checked out others from this channel and yeah, many people told me actually that this sounds very accurate, so he must have done his homework pretty well. We're gonna start with Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes. That is the part of France that is the most near to where I live. I live somewhere, I think I live here, yeah. Somewhere around here I live, yeah. But it's still pretty far to get to France. Unfortunately, in this area with the Alps in between, it's not too fast to reach France for me, but yeah, I will get to France very soon. So yeah, let's start.
The Auvergne region is almost like Switzerland, and all of them work in Michelin. They're mainly stereotyped as being cheap and stingy. Now about the cities. Clermont-Ferrand has a chaotic weather. You wear a t-shirt one day and then it snows the next day. So, volcanic weather basically. The city also has an intimidating...
Wait, let me see whether there are subtitles. Unfortunately not, wait. Let's translate it into French maybe, no, not Spanish. See whether... But I don't know if it's gonna be that good, but yeah, let's try.
Cathedral, which looks like it's been made by Sauron in Mordor. They love their cheese and say if there's no cheese course, it's not a meal. Sundays there are dead though.
I agree. What kind of cheese is very popular there? I will guess Tom. In my region, it's very popular also Tom, and it's my favorite cheese. Oh my god, Tom is the best.
Like post-apocalypse levels of that. Lyon is where they think their food is the best in the world, and they're probably right. They have a superiority complex toward other regions of France and are bad drivers. It's like Paris, but smaller, cleaner, safer, with better food. So
really? Bad drivers? I mean, I've been in Lyon just for 3 days the last time, but I didn't really feel that people was such bad drivers. I don't know. Maybe it's just a stereotype.
They're the true food capital of France. And also, it's where the chefs are created.
Ooh,
it takes
yes.
forever for the locals to trust
I've
you,
eaten
but
that.
once you
It
get
was
to know
crazy.
them, they're very loyal and lovely. Fun fact, Lyon is the city in the background of the Lo-Fi Homework Girl on YouTube. Saint-Étienne is an old industrial and mining city, and it feels like
Wait.
girl on YouTube.
Oh, this is all part of the region.
Saint-Étienne
Okay.
is an old industrial and mining city, and it feels like an even poorer
Minecraft.
Detroit. It has lots of dirty high-rises from the 70s. They're very proud of their city and have a big football fan base. People in Grenoble are all leftist hipsters who are
That's Savoy, right? Grenoble. I've always wanted to be
obsessed with hiking, climbing, and skiing. That's why it feels like Decathlon is the main supplier of clothes there. And I think they were the ones who invented the French tacos. Am I right or wrong?
What's
The city
French
of Annecy
tacos?
is called the Venice of the Alps. It's so beautiful that it's just ridiculous. It's close to Geneva, and the housing market is almost as insane. Yeah, and the prices
Oh
make
my
you think you're paying
God.
Swiss taxes.
I wanna visit those places.
This region has good cheese and wine, and there ain't much to do except to drink.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
This region has good cheese and wine, and
Wait, what the fuck? Sangiovese is an Italian wine. How can you show me a French video and show me an Italian wine? Are you kidding me? What the hell? Wait. Bo?
there ain't much to do except to drink. Dijon, the capital, is filled with prideful mustard lovers and wine nerds who drink high-end wines and don't do anything else. If you go there, definitely buy some mustard, rob the owl, and then get out. Also, the city of Bonnet is the wine capital of Burgundy. People from
Bonnet.
Besançon or Bezac get really worked up if you confuse them with Burgundians, and the city has a nice family vibe to it.
Brittany.
Brittany or Brittany is one of the 7 Celtic nations, and if you go there, it seems as
Oh, that's so interesting. So the flag is basically all the countries that have an ancestry in Celtic culture, right? Scotland, Ireland. I don't know what this one is. This is Wales. Yeah. Why is this? This is the flag of Sicily. Why is it there? Can someone explain it to me? We definitely need to check out more flags.
If you've left France and somehow been transported into Wales or Scotland. So yeah, they're not French, they're Britons. I would describe them as jolly alcoholics who are either fishermen or sailors and have a big rivalry with Normandy. They also have their own language, but the younger generation doesn't speak it. And whatever you do, never ask them about Mont Saint-Michel. They believe Normans stole it from them. About the food, they're all for oysters, sea snails, quignon, and galette, and wash these down with their fine cider. It's also the birthplace of 1. Crêpe. They can argue about the difference between a crêpe and a galette for hours and serve it with every meal. And 2. Asterix and Obelix.
Oh!
The city of Rennes is filled to the brim with drunk students who love to party till the midnight and leftists who love eating galette saucisse.
Brest. Oh my god. I don't know for what reason I keep receiving shorts on YouTube about the British TV, what is it called? Oh my god, the ones that are commenting that's like Thierry Henry and the others when they were commenting the Champions League when Brest was doing so well. Oh my god, they made so many jokes with this city's name.
If you like wind, rain, cold weather and industrial cities, you will love living in Brest. So, it's not the sexiest city.
Bro, the name says otherwise. Okay, I had to do one.
This region is all about forests, mushrooms and hunting. And if you're lucky, maybe you could spot one or two inhabitants. The city of Orléans has been under the protection of Joan of Arc since 1429. But it's very beautiful. Gosh, I got tired of saying beautiful for every damn city in France. Such a beautiful country. Yeah. Damn it! They have some of the best vinegar around the world and are weirdly proud of it. And the city is quite overlooked. People from Tove claim the best French is spoken or the purest French and is surrounded by castles. If you're liking the video so far, please subscribe.
Bro, I need to visit as soon as possible.
This region is a beautiful mix of Italian and French culture. Although they hate the French and don't consider themselves French at all, and are extremely proud and would love to have independence. They're also very protective of their island and are nuts for chestnuts. I mean, they have chestnut cake, chestnut ice cream, chestnut beer, etc. Corsicans are known to be bad drivers and have terrible roads and park wherever the car fits. The city of Ajaccio is where Napoleon was born, and compared to the other towns, it's more Frenchified, and they have a rivalry with people from Bastia.
Bastia.
Grandes is made up of 3 regions: Alsace, Champagne-Ardenne, and Lorraine. Because people from Lorraine have been handed back and forth between France and Germany, they don't know which side they belong to, so they just eat their miserable plums and go through their days. City of Metz is small, affordable, and charming, and everyone just drives past it to get to Luxembourg. People from Nantes are posh and eat only 2 things, quiche and Mirabelle jam, and wash it down with some beer. And no, that doesn't make them German. Strasbourg gives out strong German vibes. I'm serious. They're all punctual and love their beer as much as they love their wine. And they speak in a dialect that no one understands. Everyone there is either an EU worker
is that the ch'ti?
Or a student. And the city is super lively because of the students, festivals and markets. The Christmas market in particular is pretty awesome. They also love choucroute and have a ridiculous amount of bakeries.
Bro, it looks so good. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna take my car today and go to France. Not gonna lie.
People in Grasse are popping champagnes every day to celebrate nothing, only to get drunk. After all, Grasse is in Champagne-Ardenne.
Enough good reason for me.
Region. Okay, look at this picture. Grass trams rail. How beautiful.
Fun fact, since today I'm wearing a Finland shirt, there's a word in the Finnish language that is kalsani kärrit. I know that because I'm learning Finnish. And it basically means when you're getting drunk in your house, in your couch, in your underwear with no intentions of going out. I love that word. I love that word. I just wanted to say, well, since we're talking just about alcohol. Bro, look at this. Oh my god. Bro, which city was this again?
Grasse is in Champagne-Ardenne region. Okay, look at this picture.
Champagne-Ardenne.
Grass trams rail.
Bro.
How beautiful is this?
So beautiful.
In Hauts-de-France, the food is Belgian with more cheese, the weather is British, and the language is French. The region is poor and is very similar to Belgium because it used to belong to the Flanders. They drink a lot, love fries, and eat it with mayo. For more info, watch this movie.
Bro. Am I the weird one that I only eat fries with mayo instead of ketchup? I don't like ketchup that much. Sometimes it's fine. Better if mixed with mayo, by the way. But come on. Fries should go with mayo.
The city of Lille is like Paris, but friendly. If you go there, you could sit by a pile of used furniture on the street, eat your moule frites, talk with a super chatty unemployed stranger who has alcohol on his breath at 10 a.m. and enjoy the pitch lovely day. Amiens has chill and polite people, lots of canals, and the biggest cathedral in France. And Roubaix is one of the poorest cities in France, if not the poorest.
That's it.
This region has a city that everyone loves to hate, Paris. Everyone outside France, Americans, associate the stereotypes of Paris with all of France, mainly thanks to the propaganda of their media, Hollywood. Okay, before we start, these are just the stereotypes, so chill. So, you know the basic ones. They're a bunch of arrogant, baguette-eating, accordion-playing, red wine slurping, cheese-munching, bread and a strip shirt wearing, garlic and onion-loving, chain-smoking, condescending racists who never take a bath and think Paris is the center of the universe, but at the same time hate the city and they will yell at you if you don't speak French and will refuse to speak English even though they can. The reason for most of these stereotypes is because they get millions of tourists every year. And people are tired, stressed, and also because of the big city.
I don't know. I've been twice. That means 3 times. I don't even know. I don't know why I explained it. Maybe I explained it to myself. I don't know. Whenever I've visited Paris, people has been really nice to me, you know? So, I don't know. I guess if you're being an asshole, people will be an asshole back to you. Or I was just lucky, probably. I have no idea.
How everything moves fast. So if you could say hello to them in French and be polite, you'd be alright, I guess. But I'm not gonna lie, I've heard lots of stories of them being rude and disrespectful. There are just too many of them to ignore. But at the same time, I gotta say, in a lot of cases, they just give back what you give out. I don't think it's all black and white when it comes to Paris. But hey, you tell me in the comments, what's Paris really like? And about the city itself, like every capital city, Paris has some beautiful areas and some areas that just smell like urine. In Boulogne-Billancourt, people are rich.
I've been receiving some notifications for some videos about the situation with the migrants. I haven't watched them. Let me know if I should watch them in the channel later on. But I want some more context, not just see the images or whatever.
And it's practically in Paris. About Saint-Denis, and no, not the Red Dead Redemption 2 Saint Denis. I'm not talking about that one. It has a high crime rate and weird buildings like this. And finally, Argenteuil is just like Saint-Denis.
Normandy.
Here, this is a glass of rich, flavorful, fat-laden milk from a well-fed Normandy cow. Did you like it? Maybe yes, maybe no. So people from Normandy are indecisive, hence the term Norman's answer. D-Day happened there, so unlike Parisians, they like the Americans. They're stingy, but very polite and are addicted to apple and apple products, such as apple cider, apple brandy, apple tart, and so on. They also have good cheese and butter, and the beautiful Mont Saint-Michel castle is located there. Le Havre has a very Soviet feel to its architecture, is industrial, gloomy, and is considered one of the ugliest cities in France. And no, that's not subjective.
Really?
One is very medieval looking, people are friendly and are happy to help you out. And Joan of Arc was burned at the stake in this city. Nouvelle-Aquitaine feels very country with lots of people. They have the Basque country, which is expensive, filled with surfer dudes who love rugby, and it feels a lot like Spain. Now about the cities. When I think about Bordeaux, a drunk rugby man pops into my head. It's very walkable, expensive as hell, and it has great red wine. But the city feels like how Paris felt back in the 50s. And you can totally notice some addicts and homeless people in the city. They say the city is unsafe, but just make sure you laugh in French, and you'll be fine.
Oh, is that how you laugh in French?
The city of Limoges is all about porcelain and cows, and Poitiers is a calm and green student city.
Occitania.
The main stereotype is that Occitania people want independence and do not consider themselves French. Toulouse is the land of rugby and is called the Pink City, but it's not that pink. People there are laid back, loud, talkative, and chill, and they always arrive 15 minutes late to the appointments. They also have a sing-songy accent and are obsessed with cassoulet and chocolatine. In Montpellier, everywhere you go, you see students or French taco places. They also party very hard. In fact, they're too busy partying to clean the city up. Because they walk.
What are these French tacos? What the hell is that? I have no idea. I've never heard of French tacos.
They also party very hard. In fact, they're too busy partying to clean the city up. Because they walk a lot, they're mostly fit despite the delicious food. And if they don't want to walk, they just take the tramway or the bus, which is free for residents. And about the weather, it's sunny until the monsoon hits in November, and you have to swim to go around.
That's incredible.
In Perpignan, 34% of inhabitants are living under poverty line, and it has hellish summers. And finally, people from Nîmes invented the jeans.
So cool.
This region has a weird, cool flag, and you could find some rednecks there, and no one remembers them until their cheese and wine gets mentioned. The city of Nantes is green and close to the sea, and has a cool, giant mechanical elephant. The people are polite, and they used to be part of Brittany. In Nantes, there are lots of students, and you have to speak French. English won't get you far. Also, it's getting less secure than before, and it's sketchy at places.
Yeah, in the future, this channel will be all French. Hopefully. I mean, I can understand it pretty well, French, to be honest, but when it comes to speak, yeah, I need to get more practice. That's why I need to travel more often to France.
People in Angers are nice, chill, and seem pretty happy overall.
Bro, wait.
Sketchy at places.
This is crazy. I think I've reacted a couple of weeks ago to the most beautiful castles in France. There will be the link, so you can check it out at the end of this video. You can click on it on your screen. That's incredible. Wow, look at that.
People in Angers are nice, chill, and seem pretty happy overall. So lots of happy people in Angers.
That was a
Le
bad
Mans
joke.
is good for about 24 hours if you like cars a lot, and then nothing special.
I'm not such a fan of cars.
This region is like France's Florida. It's overcrowded and is where they send their old people off to drift in Mediterranean and die. Marseille is where the criminals are politicians, and everyone knows it. You can
Is that supposed to be Gérard Depardieu?
see effortless graffiti everywhere, and it's dirty. I mean, this dirty.
But I've heard nowadays it's not
Marseille
as
and Paris
bad
have
as
a big
before,
rivalry
no?
for the title of the most hated city in France, and the rest of the country is just counting the points. The drivers there are absolute maniacs. This is a city where cars park on pavements and people walk on roads. Marseille is honestly a bit rough at the edges and even in the middle a bit. Unlike other big cities in France, poor people in Marseille live in the center as well. But to tell the truth, people tend to over-exaggerate the insecurity of this city a bit. Speaking of which, they're famous for exaggerating everything. But stereotypes aside, the weather is heavenly, the natural parks are mesmerizing,
Yeah,
and
look
it's
at
very
that.
cultural, and the people are relaxed and easy to make friends with, so it's definitely worth a visit. Finally, you'll either fall in love with the city or absolutely hate it, so it never leaves anyone cold. Tell me in the comments, what do you think about the city? Here's a map
really
of France.
want to visit
Nice
it.
people, not Nice people. But the prices aren't that
Oh my
nice.
God.
They're like Italians of France and are very lazy and welcoming people. And it's where all Scandinavians come to escape their bleak winters. In Nice, the water of the sea is surreal. It's like someone dropped blue dye in the ocean. The beaches are rocky though, with no
Maybe
sand.
they did.
What do you even need the sand for? It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Cannes is all about the red carpet and is very overpriced and is filled with people with fake tans, lots of old people and racist millionaires. In Saint-Tropez, it takes 30 minutes to visit the harbor, drink a €9 coffee, and look at the luxury yachts that you'll never
€9?
afford, and then spend 2 hours in traffic jam just
What would you say? It's more expensive, Saint-Tropez or Monaco?
to get out.
That's a good debate, right?
Aix-en-Provence is filled with students, it feels like a big village, and is very safe.
Guadeloupe. Oh, there's even like overseas
looks like the
territories.
island in Lost TV show. Speaking of TV shows, Death in Paradise was filmed there, and a lot of people know the island because of the show. The crime rate though is low, so the show was lying. Surprisingly, everything is relatively cheap there, at least compared to Paris, and the people are relaxed and friendly. I mean, why not? Look at what they wake up to every morning.
Martinique.
Martinique is beautiful, poor, and expensive, and people go on strikes very often, but they are nice and welcoming, and the island has a temperature of 30 Celsius most of the year. So you could chill in its beautiful
much.
beaches and drink lots of rum.
French Guiana.
After having been used as a prison colony for many years, it is now a space launch station. So it's basically like French Australia. There are many Haitians there, it's hot, and it's relatively safe. And they also have a portion of Amazon rainforests.
La Réunion.
La Réunion is where you can enjoy the lush jungles, see the very active volcano, and go hiking and diving with a friendly local with an African, Chinese, or Indian descent or a mix. And just pray that you won't get eaten by sharks. And if you stay alive, you can go surfing too. But make sure you get a car, because without it, you won't get anywhere on the island.
My yacht.
I
actually want to check out some vlogs. I said it before, like on overseas territories of France. So if you know of any fine YouTubers, that's weird. If you know of any good videos from some YouTubers that vlogged in those islands, please let me know in the comments.
Rich and safe, compared to the surrounding islands, of course. You can pay a visit to Mayotte Island if you want to get attacked by gangs, see the chaos and numerous revolts up close.
Bro, I can't. Oh my god, I apologize. If you don't speak too much English and you're reading the subtitles, I apologize. Look at that, come on.
You can pay a visit to Mayotte Island if you want to get attacked.
Vous pouvez visiter Mayotte, Thailand. Oh my god.
By gangs, see the chaos and numerous revolts up close while being dehydrated as hell because they don't have much drinking water.
All 48 English country stereotypes explained. Okay. That was really interesting. You gotta tell me which one of these stereotypes were actually correct and which were just made up. This was a very fun video. I really want to start reacting to more cities and regions. Let's go with that of France to learn more about the culture, how you guys live, what your cities are like, what your culture is like, and learn more about it. And very soon I will be traveling to France, and I don't know, I will probably just like stack up my car with so many snacks and make lots of videos afterwards. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Wish you all a nice weekend.